one of the two figures is going to say, now, what's the meaning of all this? You a face stealer? You a shape changer?
I'm also going to burn another spell slot to cast silence.
Okay, yeah. That's fine. I still have no idea what your plan is, but it's working.
I'll be honest, I don't know, but I'm having fun.
So because I'm extremely lazy, I'm going to ask one of you to recap the last session, and I will give inspiration to a good recap. So because I always pick on Iris, I'm going to pick on Bree.
Bree, you should do it in character.
Okay, so to recap, our heroes, villains, anti-villains, people who are doing a thing, visited a village, murdered some people, got an orb, visited a village, ruined a fair, killed a guy, started a communist revolution, earned a revenant for life, literally, and then went to a new village. Revenant caught up with them, stole a helicopter which is actually made from flying carpets because, I don't know, fancy magic. What else happened? Oh yes, the rabbit was run out of town for trying to murder a guard, and also for shoplifting, for which the mime framed her for. Then we stole a castle, then we stole a door for some castles and framed the rival gang for it. And now we've got a castle and some doors, and everything's going to be happy.
We also have the head of a man who's trying to kill us.
Oh yeah, we kept the Revenant's head.
Interesting.
What
Sorry.
do we make it sing?
Sorry if I pulled a weird face there. I've just noticed if I put anything in front of the Discord window, it freezes your cameras for some reason. I don't know whether that's a new feature of Discord, trying to work out whether it's not the foreground application. But that's why you froze briefly for a second there. But I've got you on screen permanently now.
Oh wow! If I just put up one finger, it looks like I'm making a profane gesture, even though these are my index fingers.
You could just do this. It's fine. Yes, so mark down that you've got inspiration, because that was a fantastic recap. You recapped not just last session, but the entire game, which was very good, very good. So it's a lovely new day. It's oh wow, you've gone cyberpunk. It's sunny. You can hear birds chirping away in the trees in the sort of little thicket that's nearby. And yeah, Shinies is still gone, unfortunately. And you're woken to a beautiful dawn chorus, and it sounds a little bit like this. Hi, Bully Chesterton here. I would like to remind you that if you could just bring me close to your face, we can settle this whole thing head to head. What do you say, folks? Come on over here. I've got my gnashing teeth ready.
If you're not quiet for like an hour, I'm pulling out your gnashing teeth.
Do it!
Fire.
Come close enough to try. And then stamp on me. If I can't finish the job, you know what to do. End it all.
I'm going to make a makeshift gag for Bully.
Okay. Yeah, you can totally do that. Roll me we're going to go with a strength check, which is what you do for knots. And that's basically going to dictate how long it is before he's able to chew through it.
Let's see, that is a 17 plus 3, 19.
Okay, that's going to be a fair while then. Fair while. Bully's going to be silenced for a little bit. While you're doing that, the Mime, you hear a knock at the door.
I open the door.
You open the door. Okay. And there is, in a black suit, a squat dwarven figure with a full beard with some streaks of white in it. And it goes, hey, how we doing in here? I come on behalf of our mutual acquaintances, you get me? Our friends in Newton Frobwell, capiche? Seems like you owe us some reparations on account of all the repairing we've had to do. And he looks around and he goes, nice place you got here. You had this long?
It's recently acquired property.
It's nice. It's real nice. Real nice stuff around here. Would be a shame if something happened to it. The sum's 2,000 of the gold stuff, but make that 3,000 now that you got property. Bedroom tax, you understand.
Oh, I very much do.
All right, well, we need that payment today, really. Otherwise, we're going to have to take this place off of you.
And how much is payment?
As I say, 3,000 gold pieces.
Would you be willing to take in a powerful magic item instead?
No, we really don't have much use for them. Gold's good. Gold will buy items, so to speak.
But this item is rare. It's not something you just go out and buy.
But when I say items, you understand I mean a certain kind of item. You know, we're not talking like magic trinkets or sword to talk to you and get in your head. We're talking, you know, drinks and powders of sorts that certain members of the populace like to pay us good money for. You understand?
Okay, and theoretically, only theoretically, if we cannot pay this money,
you can't,
at least right now.
I mean, as I say, this is a wonderful place you got here. You gotta hope it's up to code. We're very professional building inspectors. We'll take a look at it, make sure everything's all right here. But you know, if it ain't up to code, we're gonna have to destroy it. You know what it's like.
Okay, so how about this? You give us, say, a week to get that 3,000 together, and we can get it to you. But if any of you enter my house before then, I will lay siege to my own building just to make sure you burn with it.
Whoa. We're just friends here, you know, this is just business. You understand. We've helped you out before. We're not coming, don't consider this a threat. This is simply a transaction. We could do a week, but we will have to charge you a little bit of interest, you understand?
While this is happening, the mime just sort of picks up Billy Chesterton's head and starts casually playing with it and taunting it.
You hear...
Pay no mind to that.
He doesn't. You're like, say no more. We all got secrets.
Look, all I'm asking for is a week. We get the money together. Let's say 3,500. Sound fair? After the week?
With a week's worth of interest with this kind of property in a new area like this, now I'm afraid we got to talk about 5,000 gold.
That's some pretty steep interest you got there.
It's a real pain around here. Rates are skyrocketing. That's what happens. People don't pay, and we got to up the rates for everybody else, you know? That's why we got to come down hard on non-payment, if you get my meaning.
I mean, perhaps we can negotiate it down to, say, 4,000? It's a slightly more realistic goal for us to get. A better chance you'll actually get your money.
You want a week, we want 5,000. Simple as that. We start lowering rates for you, everyone else will start asking. You know, the bakers, the butchers, even the candlestick maker will be asking for cheaper amounts, cheaper rates. If they're paying less, we can't really protect them. You know, this is protection money. We do offer a service in exchange.
Look, no one has to know about it. This is a private transaction between me and your gang. None of the other people have to know.
Roll me persuasion, please.
This is the set I'm not good at. 12.
Nah, you see, it ain't gonna fly. You understand that? Even the sort of the whiff of it. You know, I'm gonna get back. My boss, Jimmy Two Legs, very unusual name because most people have two legs. He's gonna go, hey, Bobby Fresco, where's the money? Where's the money, Fresco? And I'll be like, I said I'd give him a week, you know, and you said, oh, you're charging him the usual rate then for the week. And I'll say, actually, I gave him a special rate. And he'll be like, but why? All they've done is break your shit. They killed Uncle Gianni, or they got him killed. There's no reason here.
The mime sends the dwarf a message, which obviously he hears in his head as his own voice.
I would love to hear.
Hey. Hey, so what do you say? I could just Promise never to not perform for like a month in town. How's that sound yet? Beach? I can't do voices.
No can do, and you stay out of my head, all right? Or I'll add another 500 gold to it.
You know, fine. We'll get you the money, or at least as much as we can by the end of the week.
Oh, it better be the whole thing, or we're taking the property. You understand? It's business. There are conditions, you know. But yeah, that's good. You got a week. I'll tell everybody. I'll tell Bobby Fresco. We'll give him a week. Then I'm afraid we will have to take this place from you if you ain't got the gold. It's simple.
I understand.
He takes his hat off and he goes, it's been nice meeting you.
But until then, until that week is over, none of you enter my property.
Well, of course. Why would we do that? This is protection money. We're hardly protecting you if we're entering it at random times.
I'm just saying I don't want any reminders to be appearing, if you get me.
Well, of course. We don't need to remind you. We can assume pretty reasonably that you have gotten the message. You understand who you were dealing with. We do not need to remind you. If we need to remind you, we've failed as protectors.
Well then, see you at the end of the week.
Very well. And he turns and walks off down the road. Yeah. You got a week.
This is not good.
So the mime just gestures at Belladonna.
Look, I'm already on the run from the IRS. I can't do the mob as well.
Which one's scarier? I mean,
I ungag Bully. Bully, do you have any idea how we can get 5,000 gold in a week?
Hi, Bully Chesterton here. I have one excellent idea for getting 5,000 gold in a week, and I'll tell you if you put me right up to your ear.
One that does not involve murdering us.
I'll get back to you on that.
You do that. I regag. I want to kill him so bad, but I.
Bully Chesterton or the Dwarven Messenger?
No, Bully Chesterton. I am perfectly willing to lay siege to an entire town. I have the magic wand to do so.
It's true, yeah. Absolutely. So, what is the plan?
Well, obviously, we rob somebody for 5,000 gold.
Okay.
The mime makes a series of gestures, which I'm not going to try and think up on the spot, but basically say, why don't we rob them?
That was weird. I don't know what just fell over behind me, but something did, and it sounded metallic. I'm sure it's not important. Anyway, sorry.
We could, or is there a local lord in the area?
You could try the mayor. Or if you want someone, properly rich, I'm afraid the nearest one would have been back in Shepton Mallet.
We can't
could say that's a bit of a pickle.
Well, they've kind of redistributed that wealth as well.
We can't rob the communists. That's as bad as robbing the mob.
It takes longer. They've all got the money.
Yeah, plus, all they've really got is the music. Now the fascists, they've got the outfits.
So, you could try and rob a very rich person. That's for sure. The other sort of rich people around are... Well, there's always the Claws over in Melbury Samford, who you've already stolen some doors from. They might have some more money. There are, the dwarves themselves will have a fair bit of money too.
So do we want to rob the dwarves, or what do you think, my good mime?
So the mime makes a series of gestures to suggest, what if we rob the tabaxis, but the money we steal from is marked, so then they'll find the dwarves have the money.
That is a good point. But we'll have to get we'll have to get the money from the tabaxi, and then we'll have to put the dwarves in a position where the tabaxi will have to get their money somehow.
The mime just briefly casts disguise self to make themselves look like a dwarf.
The tabaxi it is.
Okay. So, I'm going to say that while you were in Melbury Samford, you probably had enough time to look around a little bit, get a bit of a lay of the land. And you kind of got the feeling that, you know, since they were essentially funding an entire church being built, that maybe they've got deep connections to the Church of Lullus, the Silver Betrayer. So you're, you know, one good bet might be to try with the clergy, who tend to be rich anyway, as that might be where the seat of, you know, their power is. But, you know, there's always the classic sort of, you can check the bars, you can check the coffee houses, you can check the catnip houses, and that sort of thing. And you might find their seat of power there as well, or you might find people you can talk to, rough up and that sort of thing, and get a lead. But you got some options. What sort of plan do you like the sound of? Obviously, you can do anything else, of course.
I mean, finding information does sound nice, so I think I'm gonna meet with the catnip dealer.
Okay.
The mime uses disguise self just to make themselves look like a tabaxi and just sort of wanders around the bars as a pretending to be a wandering minstrel.
Okay, so you both head off to Melbury Samford, and on the way there, because it's about, I think it was about a mile off. I can't remember the exact distances. It was about a mile. On the way, you meet a tall tabaxi figure who's wearing a trench coat and a cowboy hat. And he sort of stood in the road watching you as you approach and pass, entirely silent.
I want to, as I'm moving through and moving towards my destination, is he going to start following us?
He is.
I'm going to make a detour in the alley, in like an alleyway somewhere.
Oh, you are on the road to Melbury Samford at the moment. You are functionally in the middle of a field.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
As
That's all right.
sorry, continue.
as Belladonna keeps walking, I sort of try and drop behind the tabaxi, so we're just sort of sandwiching him.
Okay. Roll. Are you trying to do that hidden from him, or are you just sort of doing it openly?
Making a very overt maneuver.
Overt. Okay, never. In that case, how's he going to respond to that? You know, I think he's going to stop, and he's going to turn to you, the mime, and he's going to say, "Y'all know why I'm here, don't you?" Quite the little ruckus your gang caused last night in town. Hurt my employers. You know that? Not what you did, but what you didn't do. We can replace a few doors, fix a couple of broken windows. It's fine. It's money. Money's nothing. But the disrespect has wounded us, and has wounded me to the core. You turn up in our town, you caused all of that chaos and destruction, and the worst part, you did not give us the proper respect of a sit-down. It is Gang 101. You turn up, you sit down, we serve some iced tea, we serve some cucumber sandwiches, we have a little chat. We have a little chat about the area you are interested in, whether we can do a deal or whether we must come to blows. And it is all safe, 100% we parlay. You did not even give us the time of day. And that has hurt us to the core. We will not take this insult lying down, you understand? All for what? Some doors?
I mean, to be fair, we broke quite a few mirrors as well.
I know. We have got the clerics working round the clock trying to remove all of the years of bad luck you have bestowed upon the town. Do you understand how long that takes?
I'll be honest, I have no idea.
There is a cost associated with that, if you get my meaning.
And so you're here to what? Pay us back?
Pay you back? Hell no. I want you to pay us.
No, pay us back is... See, here's the thing. We already owe a lot of money to other people. I don't have time to be paying you.
Oh, you'll make time. Because you have caused a deep and disrespectful, hurtful blow to the heart of our culture. And frankly, the only way to smooth that over is money, or there will be a fight.
As he's monologuing this, I put on the Ring of Etherealness and I sprint behind him.
Okay. Is this initiative or?
I mean, depends on his action. I'm putting on the ring. I'm sprinting behind him. Then I'm immediately taking it off and putting him in a chokehold.
Okay, that's definitely an attack. We're gonna make initiative out of this, I think. No, I don't think we need initiative. I think you're gonna be all right to try a chokehold. Okay, so roll me athletics for this because it's essentially going to be a grapple with advantage. And I will roll acrobatics for the tabaxi, which is going to be pretty decent. But, against advantaged athletics.
19.
19's good. What have we got? It's a 7. And that's with a +5. Yeah, so you got him in the hole. It's like, I would not do that if I were you.
Now, the real question is, who here can possibly make us pay?
I tell you, I'm not alone. You understand that.
Can I see anyone else around us?
Make me a perception check.
That is an 8.
An 8. You can't.
Okay. The mime uses disguise self to make himself look like the tabaxi Belladonna's got in a chokehold.
Okay.
Then grabs the tabaxi off Belladonna and spins as a bit of a spin round.
Oh, you make it to where they don't know who's who.
Well, I mean, they're gonna know who's who because they're one of them. The only person who doesn't know who's who right now, I'm guessing, is Belladonna. Belladonna, there's only one solution. You're gonna have to shoot both of them. One of the two figures is gonna say, "Now, what's the meaning of all this? You a face stealer? You a shape changer?"
I'm also going to burn another spell slot's cast silence.
Okay, yeah. That's fine. I still have no idea what your plan is, but it's working.
I'll be honest, I don't know, but I'm having fun.
I'm just saying, if neither of them could talk and they look exactly the same, I'm not even sure their allies would be able to tell who's who if they mix up.
I'm not going to say anything at this point until I know what your plan is, because the character can't.
So it seems your friend here can't, whichever one he may be, is in a bit of a predicament.
Starts grooming himself out of embarrassment. Oh, was that a natural 20? I'm not sure what you're rolling to do, but that's amazing. Well, what's happening?
I don't know, I just thought it'd be funny to hold a 20 as a joke.
That's part of a persuasion attempt silently to another silent character. Okay, I'm gonna let Belladonna take the lead now because I'm so lost and confused already.
So why don't the rest of you hop on out, and we could settle this properly.
I like the pun. No one comes out.
Well, my feline friend, I don't think any of your reinforcements is here.
And your feline friend goes,
I'm sorry, you seem to have something caught in your throat there. I'm sorry, you're going to have to speak up. I can't hear what he says. Can you hear what he says?
And he draws his claws, and that's going to be initiative.
Worth it.
Okay.
1,000% worth it.
That's surprisingly good initiative. Okay. Who got higher than a 20?
I got a 25.
Okay. Oh, what did you get?
I rolled a 20.
Wow. Okay, so it's going to be
just on this time.
Belladonna first. Then it is going to be the Mime. That's impressive. And then it is going to be the Tabaxi, who I thought was doing pretty well with a 19, but there we go. It was last in initiative. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Belladonna, you're up first.
Yeah, the one attacking me, sapping sting.
Sapping sting. Okay, so that's a con save, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that is 15.
15 passive damage.
Unfortunate. Anything else you'd like to do? Okay.
I mean, I think I'll probably stand back a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just to get out of the 40-foot movement range he has.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's say you're about 60 feet away then. Okay, over to the mime.
Yeah, I cast Vicious Mockery, and he hears in his head, in his own voice, of course. Yeah, you know, you could, y'all could end this so I can stop wearing your damn face.
Okay, it's a wisdom save, isn't it? Vicious Mockery, or is it charisma save? Wisdom save, okay. So, that is a 14.
Yeah, that passes.
Doing all right so far, and it is his go. He's got his claws out. I'm going to say the mime are within 30 feet, and Belladonna's within 60. It's going straight for you, the mime though. Claws out and runs towards you, leaps into the air, and let's have a go. And nope. And second attempt. Oh, that's a bit better. That's a 20. Not a natural 20, but a 20.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay, so you are going to take 2 points of slashing damage. So the first claw misses, but the second one catches you on the side of the arm. Okay, that's its go. It's now in engagement range with you. Sorry, I just did that with my middle finger. It's in engagement range with you, the mime, and it is over to Belladonna.
Then I'm probably going to cast a spell with a bit higher success rate. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver.
Ooh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, so I need an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. All right. That's a natural 20, I'm afraid. So that'd be a 21. My rolls are on fire tonight. This is great for me.
Yeah. Okay, that's my turn.
I'm probably just getting them all out of the way, which is good because there's much bigger stuff coming later on in the session. Okay, the mime.
Okay, I'm gonna stop messing around. I'm just going to draw my rapier and try and stab him.
All right, stabby.
And drop my dice.
Stabbing people with a rapier, as any good rogue does.
I'm a bard though.
Like I said, any good rogue does.
Alright, so that's plus proficiency and plus dex mod, so that's an 18 to hit.
Oh, 18 hits, yeah, roll damage.
1d8. That's 8 damage.
Okay, wow, that's good. That's good damage. Yeah, so as you lunge forward with the rapier, he jumps back, but you catch him in the arm, and it's a pretty deep cut in the arm there, so that's 8 points of piercing damage. Okay, and it is the Tabaxi's turn to respond. It is going to disengage. It's going to use its feline agility to double its speed, and it is going to run 80 feet over. No, it's going to have to dash. It's going to run straight over to Belladonna because Belladonna's 90 feet away currently. So it's going to dash and get right into range of the wizard because it knows what wizards can do, and it's just received a couple of spells. Or rather, it's heard blah, 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 and then taken no damage. But that's its turn.
Okay, cool.
Oh, actually, because it dashed instead of disengage, you do have a reaction there, the mime.
Okay, I'll just go for the stab again then.
Okay.
Okay, this is going to be a bit closer. Does an 11 hit?
No, 11 does not hit, I'm afraid. Okay, over to you, Belladonna.
Okay, cool. This Tabaxi thinks he knows what he's dealing with, and he's immediately going to get a kick in the throat with Belladonna's absolutely powerful
Oh, yeah.
rabbit leg.
Yeah.
So, unarmed is strength, correct?
Yes, it is strength based, yeah.
Okay, that is 15.
15 hits, yep. Roll damage.
That is 5 damage.
That's a hefty kick. Right in the throat. It's like...
It's not over, by the way.
Okay.
As a part of the martial arts feature, if I attack using a monk weapon, which unarmed attacks are, I can use my bonus action to attack again unarmed.
Go for it. Double kick.
Belladona's been Belladonna was a score bunny all along.
That is a 19.
19 hits as well, yeah.
And that's another 5 damage.
5 damage. Wow, very nice.
This one instead in the stomach.
Right in the stomach. He's done with the claws. He draws a short sword. And he's gonna go for it. And
I mean, he's going to go for it after the mime goes.
indeed. Yeah, ignore that. Yeah, the mime, it's your go.
Okay, so I cast Vicious Mockery again,
Yes.
and he hears in his own voice, "Wow, but that's short. You all better hope that sword's sharper than your wits."
Oh, very nice, very nice. Let me put the save in. That's a natural 1.
That'll be 1d4 psychic damage and disadvantage on his next attack roll then.
Disadvantage on his next attack roll. Oh, wow. Okay.
You want me to roll damage or?
Yes, please.
Let's do damage then.
All right, he is now bloodied. Very nice. Okay, and now he draws that short sword. And that first one's a 9 to hit, which presumably does not hit you. And that second one is a 15 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, that deals 7 slashing damage. Okay. Belladonna, your response.
My response is going to be 2 more kicks.
It's kicking time. All right, go for it.
That is a 13 on the first one.
13 just doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
And the second one is a unnatural 20.
Ooh, that'll hit. Yep, that'll hit.
And that'll hit for max damage, 7.
Very nice. Very, very good. That is quite the hit, and it's like, and he's looking pretty bruised and bloodied now.
He's regretting closing with this wizard.
Yeah, he thought, oh, this is going to be easy. I'll get close to the mage, standard training. No. Just no.
Just a constant barrage of just painful kicks.
Did not expect the Mai Tai wizard. Okay. Over to the mime.
Okay, so the mime's just gonna close the difference and, well, actually I suppose they can't, can they?
No, you're 90 feet away now.
Okay, so the mime uses their entire movement speed to move a bit closer, and then they cast a Vicious Mockery again.
Okay.
This time he hears, "Hey, you all like smelling my friend's feet, but maybe you should just give up."
All right. Saving throw. That is a... Where did I put it? Okay, that's a 14.
I'd like to clarify the mime's only kink shame because they're evil.
Fair enough. Is a 14 better than the DC?
Yeah, my save DC is 12.
Oh, unfortunate.
That's low.
Yeah. All right, that sword's going snicker snack again from the tabaxi, and that first one is a 15, doing 6 points of slashing damage. A second one, and that's a 16, doing 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay. I'm not doing good.
Nor, in fairness, is the tabaxi. So you get to respond now.
Cool. I'm going to respond with actually need to look at the specifications. Give me a moment. I have way too many spells. How do people play wizard?
I know, right?
I mean, why bother with a spellcast when you can just have sneak attack for all the d6 you could ever want every round?
Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to cast False Life.
Okay.
So that is 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit point.
Nice. All right, over to the mime.
Okay, the mime's going to use their movement again. So, am I 30 feet away now?
You are 60. Well, now you're 30 feet after using your movement. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery again.
All right.
And he hears in his head, "Hey, Jarl, maybe I'm the one you should be paying attention to." But then again, maybe you're into getting kicked.
Only an 8 on the wisdom save, so roll your damage. And disadvantage on the next attack.
Oh, that's a 2 again.
Okay, another 2 points. Nice. Winces as that psychic damage does like a splinter in his mind. Although not like a mind sliver, which is a different psychic damage. But yeah, not feeling great. But he's gonna do his tactic, the same tactic. Yeah. Incredible. I've just rolled 2 natural 20s with the disadvantage. So that's a crit. That's very improbable. So that sword comes in and does 10 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
You're downed. Okay, so the tabaxi then turns around and bolts over to the mime. You're only 30 feet away, so well within the tabaxi's movement, and the tabaxi's going to attack with that short sword. That's not going to hit. That's only an 8.
The law of equivalent exchange.
Yeah, I either do extremely high rolls or extremely low rolls. There's no middle ground. Okay, Belladonna, I'm going to need a death saving throw, please.
Oh, yeah. The thing that I don't like rolling.
I don't think anyone does, do they?
11.
That's a success. Okay, over to the mime.
Okay, the mime rolls their eyes, and Mime's just sort of doing a cartoon pump. And that's the mime casting Cure Wounds with a 2nd level spell slot.
Ooh, very nice. Okay. How much healing does that do?
Okay, that is 1d8 plus my spell casting ability modifier, and another 1d8 for this next level spell slot, so that's 2d8 plus...
You know Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
2.
Are you doing that to yourself?
Oh wait, no. Is it? Oh yes, it is.
I mean, you're 30 feet away. You can run over there, but you will take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. I'm going to roll that. That's a complete miss. Tries to swipe it, yeah, but it's still a bit weirded out that you look exactly like him and just misses, flinches and misses. So yeah, you're free to run over there.
Okay, so I do the so I just make a motion as if I'm reinflating Belladonna, and that's 2d8 plus 3 hit points.
Okay, roll it.
Got me to roll that, or should Belladonna roll that? Or?
You should roll that. It's your spell.
Okay.
You get to use the math rocks.
Yeah. That's an 8. 4, 3. Okay, so that's 4 plus 3, 15.
Nice. You're back up with 15 health. Okay, Tabaxi's coming over though, and is sprinting over. Yeah, sprinting over. I'm not going to be a bastard. Yeah, sprinting over and is going to attack with that short sword again. Well, I've just realised they've got a short bow. They could just like basically just keep 60 feet away from you at all times because they're faster than you and just keep going. But no, they're going to use the short sword.
I'm surprised.
Something rolled the same shit roll again. That's a miss. Oh, but they have multi-attack, so let's try it again. Oh my god, really? The same number 3 times in a row. 2, Why? So no, that's 2 misses. Sprints over, but it's too fast. He's not going to balance for it. So he's like, whoomp, and you duck under it, and he goes again, back around, and you duck under again. You're just too fast. And your silence is unnerving. Okay, Belladonna, you are conscious, prone, and ready to presumably kick someone to death.
Okay, so, well, first of all, I have to say, I'm surprised you did not give them self-loading hand crossbows.
That's
That
more of a
whole 6
dwarven
shots.
thing. It's more of a dwarven thing.
They have their pride.
No, that's
I mean, yeah,
leaning.
but the self-loading hand crossbows would hold 6 shots.
I know. I was very tempted actually. Yeah. Like riding a horse with a 6-shooter. And this is big
Okay.
iron.
And this is
Well,
why Grounded really likes hand crossbows. With them nearby.
Okay, first things first, I'll go to stand up,
Okay.
and I'm going to go for my first melee attack, which is a 15.
Is that with the feet again? 15 hits, by the way.
Yeah.
Roll your damage. Where are you aiming this kick while you're rolling it?
Honestly, center, man.
Oh yeah, right in the torso, winding.
And
basically.
that'll be 5 damage.
Oh, lovely. Okay, very, very nearly done.
And
Yeah,
with this next kick that I'm going to do, can I attempt to knock him down with it?
of course you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Karma. That's a 20.
That's a 20. Well, it's a crit.
That is a total of 10 damage.
All right, he's completely knocked out. Just hits the dirt. Just boom. Face like blank. For a second there, you think you've killed him, but no, he's still breathing. He's just completely stunned and unconscious. So yeah, the road appears to be set.
I'm going to walk up. I'm going to wait. So he's like knocked out.
Yeah,
Down?
knocked out.
Okay. So out of initiative. I just
Oh
wanna
yes,
be sure.
you're good.
Okay.
You're out of initiative. All safe.
I'm gonna try and wake him up by slapping him.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You give him a slap, and he's like,
Now then. Now that we're done with that nonsense, who's your boss? Who sent you?
I dispel the silence.
There we go.
You know, I figured he was out of the silence because silence is an AOE. It's not a target.
It is, isn't it? And I kind of forgot that in the interim, but I was quite happy to run with it that way anyway. Okay, so he goes, I'm a lone agent, really. I just do what I need to do. I got no boss.
Okay, then. Let me rephrase the question. Who's putting gold in your pocket for this?
Ain't no one but myself.
I don't believe that.
Roll me an insight check. I don't call for those anywhere near often enough, so.
That is a... Oh, I have a +4 in insight. That is the 23.
23. Yeah, he's being very economical with the truth. Extremely economical with the truth. First of all, why is he talking about an entire gang if he's just working for himself? Like, either he's trying to con you out of the money for the gang, like the gang maybe sent him to get money and he just wants it all for himself, or he's lying and he just straight up works for the gang and he just wants to hide the ties now that he's been beaten, basically.
While this is happening, I attempt to rifle through his pockets without him noticing.
Sure, roll me sleight of hand for that.
I mean, to be fair, I am currently pinning him down, basically.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much he can do to stop you, but yeah, roll me sleight of hand if you wanna somehow let him not know that you've done that.
I just like the idea of showing him something and him not realising it was gone.
Okay. So we both know you're bullshitting me here. So I'm going to give you
That's
one.
23, by the way.
23, you get a signet ring with a unique sigil on it. It is a claw.
I'll hold
So
that for a second.
I'm going to give you one last chance. I just need a name. a name of whoever's putting your gold in your pocket.
Looks at you for a second and then spits in your face.
I'm going to stomp down on his arm and attempt to break it.
Ooh, okay, give me a raw strength check.
19 total.
Oh, that breaks it. Yeah, definitely a broken arm. And he's like, ah! Feisty one, aren't you?
Us rabbit folk have a hell of a kick, don't we?
Ain't wrong there. You ain't wrong there. Oh, you've been born a tabaxi. We'd have had place with you. We'd had good work for you. Oh, and he's starting to go a little bit pale. And yeah, he sort of looks down at his arms like, oh, you definitely did it. You have done it. Look, I'll tell you, I'll let you in on a secret. I'll let you in on a little secret. What you've just done there was a big mistake. A big mistake. And I'll tell you why. I am not in a minor role with the claws, as you may have realized. And by attacking me, you are bringing war upon yourself. The matter of payment, that is gone now. War is coming. If you want some advice, you'll let me go, and I can delay them. It will be inevitable, but I can delay them. I can give you some time to prepare. But we know where you are based. I've been following you since you left the town. We know where you are. We will attack you, but I can hold them up.
I sent the message to Belladonna, so he can't hear, and it basically says, keep him talking for an hour. I can copy his mannerisms.
Nice plan, I like that. Yeah, that's good.
I'm not sure I could do that for that long.
He's only got so many arms to break.
Yeah, like I got one more arm to work with here.
Okay, can I do some sort of mime performance to just drag this out?
I don't think he's probably going to pay much attention to you doing a mime performance in front of him. He's just broken his arm, or had his arm broken. Also, to some extent, I would imagine the behavior you're going to be copying isn't going to be his natural behavior, because, for example, one of his arms isn't working right now. But you could pretend to be a broken-armed tabaxi for sure.
He's also under interrogation.
Yes, so he's not exactly acting natural. But, you can certainly adopt some of his mannerisms. You can adopt his speech patterns and that sort of thing. So, well, you know what I mean. Some of his patterns.
I'm character by deciding they can't talk.
Here's the thing about this whole war thing. It was coming anyway. Like the dwarves, they're already setting up the defenses.
Oh, I know.
That's why you threatened us with war if you knew war was already coming.
That's war with the dwarves. That's different. I know where you're based. I know where the dwarves are based. They got a whole town. That's harder to attack. You're outside the town. You are outside the walls.
I mean, yeah, but we're still under the protection of the dwarves.
Oh, sure.
Well,
but
not only that, we do things on behalf of the dwarves.
it'll take them some time to get to you with any weapons. That's all I'm saying. By the time they get to you, we will be long gone. And then, well, if they want to come after us, that's fine. We will be defended. We have our own walls. If they attack us, they will lose. If we attack them, we'll lose. Do you? Yeah, you're open pickings.
At this point, the mime shows the signet ring and makes a point of slipping it on, because obviously they're still disguised as him. And they send a
Where
message.
you get my ring from?
And I send a message, he hears and says, yeah, don't pay too much attention. Out of interest, you hear about what happened in that town? Bit of a revolution.
Revolution? No. Not Newton Frobwell. Surely not. I heard there was some nonsense going over in Shepton Mallet, but not Newton Frobwell. They got that place locked down. They got a fine control of that. They are in charge. They are bribing the police. They got the mayor in their pocket. There's no revolution coming now. Nah, don't believe it.
Are Are you familiar with the nobles of that other town?
Well, not particular. We're not really allowed in. I mean, just shoot on sight if you understand.
I'm just saying, we've done it once. I pull out Bully's head and I take off the gag.
Hi, Bully Chesterton here, and I would like to tell you all about killing this person.
And I put the gag back on. And we could do it again. And we could do it again.
Well, that was unusual, I'll give you that. I was not expecting that. Was that the young lord from Shepton Mallet?
Oh yeah, that's definitely him. If you don't believe me, he'll tell you his name. I take the gag back off.
Hi, Bully Chesterton here.
And back on.
The Max is like, it really is, isn't it? You ain't wrong, you ain't wrong.
Boops his nose just before Belladonna puts it away.
the hole where his nose was. Oh, actually, no, he's not a skeleton. He's not Murray the Evil Talking Skull. He's mostly his face still.
Yeah. Causing that revolution in that town gave us some undead issues.
Well, it's terrible, but ain't gonna happen to us.
I mean, I suppose we could just kill the people of the town.
Sure, you can try. As I say, I invite it, honestly. Try it. Hit us where we're strongest. Hell, it's a lot easier than us coming to you.
The Mime just sort of gestures to their face, which obviously looks like Tabaxi's, and just sort of makes it clear. Yeah, maybe they'll think you did it.
So I will say, Belladonna, with your high intelligence, you probably passively understand that any army attacking something is going to be at a significant disadvantage compared to when they're defending, because they don't have walls and that sort of thing. So that's why they refuse to attack the dwarves, and they're pretty sure the dwarves won't attack them. They know you have no significant walls beyond your tower, so they feel more comfortable attacking you. But if you want to attack them, that's playing into their own hand, essentially. So that's why you get the feeling he's pretty happy for you to do that.
But here's the difference. Nick. You gave us all the tools we need.
Of course. But he doesn't think that. So that's where his mind is on that.
I was thinking today would be a nice stealth operation. We'd steal some gold for you, pass it along to the dwarves. They're always happy to get more fun. But now I just think carnage is the answer. And we'll pick up the gold from the burning wreckage.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, because you are walking in hell.
And I punch him to knock him back out.
Okay, poof, straight out. All right, what is your plan? Firstly, for the Tabaxi. As in specifically the one with you, not the Tabaxi collectively.
Do you have any plan for this one?
I just start tying him up.
Okay. You can tie him up, that's fine. Give me a raw strength check, please.
Okay, don't expect anything impressive here. I have a -3 strength. And that's 14.
14's pretty good, okay. It'll probably last the knot. Okay, yeah, so are you just going to leave him on the road?
Why not?
And we just sort of leave him not face down in a ditch because we don't want him to drown, but just face up and gag.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you just leave him face up in a ditch, gagged. Someone will probably find him eventually, but it'll take a while.
I have an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
Do these two towns have sewer systems?
Not really, no. It's more troughs in the street that sort of just head to the nearest river.
Okay, then to do this, I'm gonna have to be. Well, for now, let's see if we can just sneak into the town somehow.
Okay. Pardon me. So yeah, you head on over. Are you still? Have you still stolen the identity of the Tabaxi, the Mime? Okay, excellent. Okay, so the two of you walking along. It takes you it's about 10 more minutes before you get to the town. How long does disguise self last?
Good question.
Just double checking. I think it's an hour, so I think you're all right. But
Wait, can you alter the disguise self?
I think you have to cast it again to do that, but you could cast it again.
Because if you can,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah, it
can,
lasts 1 hour.
if you can just alter the disguise self, I'm gonna recommend like you put like a bruise on your.
Well, I'm proficient with a disguise kit, so can I modify the disguise that way?
Yeah, I think so. I think you could use a bit of makeup to apply a fake bruise. I don't think that'd be an issue.
Yeah, just to give a passable reason why you're not talking.
Roll me a performance check. See how good you are at applying a bruise. Or if you have proficiency in disguise kit, you can use that instead.
Okay, what stat does disguise kit use?
We'll make that charisma.
Okay, same result either way. Either way,
Fair
it's a +8.
Jesus. That's pretty good.
And that's a 9.
Looks a bit smudgy. I mean, you've still got quite a bit of the adrenaline going through you from the fight, so your hand's just a little bit shaky, and yeah, it's smudged a bit. You think it'd probably be all right unless someone looks closely. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, and the two of you head off to Melbury Samford. And
I think I think my plan for getting into the town would probably be to have the cowboy here take me in as a prisoner.
that could work. Absolutely, yeah.
Can we assume I also stole all of the cowboy's equipment?
Yep, absolutely. You've got all of his equipment. So you've got a short sword, a short bow, 10 arrows, and some leather armor. And as well, you've got about 15 gold pieces, 10 silver, and a potion of healing. Okay.
I hand Belladonna the potion. Don't want them realising I've got it on me.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, it might raise questions.
Okay. So you arrive, and there are 2 guards with pikes leaning against the wall, chewing on some straw. Like, all right, you hung go well then? You got hurt or something? What's going on there?
This one didn't expect me to kick as hard as I did.
Roll me a deception check, please, with advantage. And that's going to be... No, that's Belladonna.
That's a nat 20, regardless. So,
Excellent. You're like, nah, happens. You want to kick that one back or something? I mean, you know, say no more. We'll look the other way. We'll look the other way. It's no problem. And they wave you through. You're fine. They are not going to inspect the disguise, which is what was otherwise going to happen.